Good day, my little robins. It's me, Beth. Another week has passed, which means you get another video from me here on this channel. If you haven't already read the title, yes, the month is coming to an end, which means you get a manga. Is it August? August manga haul, yeah. Forgot what month it was. Good day, my little robins. It's me, Beth. Another week has passed, which means you get another video from me here on this channel. If you haven't already read the title, the month is coming to an end, which means you get my August manga haul. Yeah, I've been doing these for like a good few months now, so get used to them. Before we begin, if you want to support me and the channel in the future, you can by clicking like to show me some love. You can click subscribe and tap that bell to be notified of when I upload on the channel. I'm going to do like a little bit of like a pre-warning. It's not really a warning, but like this month I was finally able to pick up volumes of manga which have been delayed due to Corona, which I'm very excited about, and there's a few pickups, and I'm actually really happy with this haul, so let's just dive straight into this August manga haul. First up is Full Metal Alchemist Omnibus Volumes 10, 11 and 12. Yeah, I'm buying the omnibuses because I know I've said in the past some people don't like omnibuses because they say like the pages bend and the spine creases, but it's just really good value for money getting 3 volumes of manga for $9.99, especially when it's a series like Full Metal Alchemist that has a lot of volumes. Yeah, it's a series I recommend everyone has on their shelf, or you go and at least watch the animes. And when I say animes, because there's two. You have Full Metal Alchemist and then Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Go check them out because there's a reason this series is loved by so many. And yeah, I finally got around to picking up another omnibus. Up next are volumes 9 and 10 of Tokyo Ghoul. Now this has been a series that I seem to have been collecting for a while now, and I'm just really slow to pick up the volumes because they are expensive. They're like $9.99 each, so I kind of wait until they go on offer. I got these on Amazon. I know I've had problems with Amazon in the past in terms of their delivery, but these came really high quality. There was nothing wrong with the spines or the pages. There were no marks on them, so yeah. They got reduced down in price, so I bought them. But yeah, I am still collecting Tokyo Ghoul. Like I've said in the past, it's a great manga series and an average anime. They changed things in the anime, they took liberties. So if you want like the true Tokyo Ghoul experience, then read the manga. Up next we have Goblin Slayer Year 1 Side Story Volume 3. If there's ever one of these like hauls where I don't have some sort of Goblin Slayer, then be concerned because I am reading the manga, like the side story, and I'm reading the light novel, and I've heard there is another side story that I might have to get my hands on, but yes. Ooh, I love a good origin story, and there are definitely series that I think that some people misunderstand, and Goblin Slayer is a very misunderstood series. It had the anime and that questioned a lot of people, and they were like, well, I'm not going to read the manga or the light novel because I didn't like the anime. Read the manga, read the light novel, and then read the side stories because it gives you the origin of the main character, and his motives in like the prequel makes sense for what happens in the manga and the anime. I'm really pushing Goblin Slayer because I think it is a misunderstood series that more people need to read and stop being precious snowflakes over. Up next is another misunderstood and a series that seems to get overlooked. That is Seraph of the End, and it's volume 19. I love this series. It's one of the best vampire series around, and that's saying something coming from someone who loves Vampire Knight, but that series was very much of its time. Seraph of the End is very much of the modern times, and it definitely gets overlooked, and I don't really see a lot of stuff about it online, so I feel like I need to buy the volumes. I need to talk about it because you can overlook like vampires and be like, oh, vampires are cliche, but as the volumes like go on, I know the first 2 seasons of the anime, they were on Netflix. I'm not sure if they were. I believe they go up to like volume 11, 12 or 13. And so if you want to read past that, then you've got to, do a me and get up to volume 19 because the story gets very different. It definitely arcs on like a different path than how you think it's going to go in the anime. And I really hope we get more of the anime in the future, because I feel like it might get people more interested. You know, we learn stuff about the main characters, or like side characters, they become main characters. Spoiler alert, a couple of the vampires at this point have joined up with like the humans, and it is like, I don't mind my language, it's a bit of a shit show, but in the best way possible. There is humour, there is drama, there is love, it's intense, it's cute. Yeah, it definitely grows on you as a series, and I just feel like more people need to give it a chance. You know, it needs like to stand in the limelight. I just don't understand why this series has flown under the radar, but there are some moments that have me howling with laughter, and then other moments that have my heart like beating and I'm on the edge of my seat reading it. And I can't wait to continue the series. Check out Seraph at the End. Up next is volume 6 of Komi or Kami Can't Communicate. This was one of the volumes which was impacted by like COVID. Same with Seraph of the End, so I finally got to pick it up. This for me, I've said it in previous videos and I'll say it again, it's kind of, this series is like the Love is War series for me. That I picked up like the first couple of volumes because they were recommended in the comments. I didn't think I would like this kind of series, but it's grown on me, and as you can see I keep picking up volumes whenever they release because I am invested in the story. We can all relate to being like bits like having social anxiety at points in our life and just wanting, you know, to step back, be our own person, but then people outside looking in think you're weird because you're not really communicating. As it says, she can't communicate. It is such a cute story. I feel for the main character like 100%. I am on her side. And I love seeing like the adventures and like the journey she goes on, as she is kind of breaking out of her shell, but still being her. Beautiful series. I love the artwork, I love the characters, I love the story. Check it out. You won't be disappointed. And the final 2 volumes in this August manga haul are Beastars Volume 5 and Volume 6. I've wanted to get my hands on these, you know, throughout COVID, but with the shops being shut and they were like selling out online. So when I finally walked into the shop and I saw these on the shelf, I was like, you're going in my basket regardless of my bank account. Now, one thing I have noticed about this series is that Volume 5 cost $8.99 and Volume 6 cost $9.99. And I actually asked at the till, I was like, I said, I know it's only £1, but I wonder why the prices have gone up. And I'm like, it's probably something to do like with COVID. And she said, the person behind the counter said that it wasn't just Beastars, but other series seem to be getting a price hike. Even if it's only like a pound to like, at most I think some have gone up by a couple of pounds. But I don't know if it's because it seems to be popular series that seem to be getting a price hike. I think she mentions My Hero Academia, which is a series I have no interest in. But I guess if a series gets popular, a publisher will see that and be like, okay, people have watched the animes of these shows, they're going to read the manga. Let's get a couple of extra quid. So I don't mind paying like the extra £1 for this series because it is so good, and I highly recommend you check out the anime on Netflix. I never thought I would be so invested in animals that act like humans. Honestly. It's a great series, and he is one of my favourite characters because I love pandas in real life, and he's just he's a little bit intense. He's an intense panda who you don't really know his like motives or whose side he's on. He's on his own side, but like he is willing to help. Yeah, and I don't want to say I'm attracted to animals, but there are some nice looking animals. Let's just leave it at that. Beastars rounds up this August manga haul. So there we have it, guys and girls of the internet. That was just my August manga haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something about me and my manga choices. In the comments below, I'd love to hear, you know, what manga you're reading or what anime you're watching, and if you have any recommendations for me, because like I said, Love is War and Komi or Komi Can't Communicate were recommended by you guys, and I have fallen in love with those series, so the comments is the place to go to start a conversation. Let's just wrap up this video before I continue to ramble. If you want to support me and the channel in the future, you can by clicking like to show me some love. You can click subscribe and tap that bell to be notified of when I upload on this channel. At the end of this video you can check out my last 2 videos or playlist depending on what mood I'm in when I am editing this. Until next time, I'm Beth. Keep reading manga, keep watching anime. Goodbye.